This is Carter Marcus, and I'd like to demonstrate what a planetary gear looks like and does before we actually start getting to build it. Okay? So there's some components that are in the planetary gear, which is the sun gear, the planet gear, and the A belt, all color coded and nice for you right here. Alright, so the planet gears are obviously up, and the other part would be the carrier, which holds all of the planet gears and the sun gears together. There's definitely different variations of how you can create it. It's all up to you how you want to put it together, but I'm here to show you how it basically works. Alright, so for gear ratio, there's some calculations you can do, which is the driving gear to the output gear. Let's say the driving gear, which is spinning, would be the planet gear. Oh, I'm sorry, the sun gear, and the output gear would be the planet gear. Okay? So since this sun gear has 15 teeth, and the planet gear has 30 teeth, we can put that in an equation right here, which basically gives you 0.5. Now, it can either affect the torque or the RPMs of the sun gear. Okay? So let's say the sun gear is going at 1,000 RPM. 0.5 obviously would cut it to about 500 RPM. Now, for the torque, which is 1 ounce of torque, could be multiplied by 2. Okay? Each 3 different types of gears have different teeth. They have to be combined together to get a certain output. So let's say this one's driving it, the carrier is holding the planet gear still, but the A belt is moving. So that means you have to calculate 15 plus 30 divided by 120, and that's how you get your output of how strong or how fast this outer A belt is going. Alright, you understand? Good.
Hey, I just wanted to say that my recording software kind of messed up when I was on FreeCad. Some of the things didn't pop up, but the basic tutorial should still be there, and you're not really missing much of what I didn't show you. And if you really want to, I think there's plenty of tutorials on FreeCad about just basically going in there and press, going to part design, downloading the gear from the add-on manager. That's all that's missed from the recording. Okay, to start with this tutorial, you can get FreeCad, which is basically free, as it is in the name. Simple to download, simple to use. I don't know what went wrong with my version. The create button right here, it's kind of wonky, so I'm just going to go up here and click new. Okay, now the process is pretty easy. You go to part design. Okay, wait a little second. Alright, so you want to hit the yellow body and the blue body. Alright, so the way I've learned. Then you go down to gear, which you can, all you have to do, I like to go over here, click on this part, make sure it's highlighted and stuff, and you can click on any of these gears right here. This is actually a very powerful tool because I know through other CAD software such as Fusion 360, it's kind of difficult to, the process is not as simple as this to get to. You can get to it for free, but it's just difficult to get to. But in here, all you have to do is the setup I showed you, and all you have to do is click, and there you go, a low gear processed. Now I'm going to help you look and modify this. You want to open the body, click on inner gear, okay, and here's all your little stuff you need to know. Okay, so the basic things that I always mess with is the height, module, and teeth, and just this is basically your output measurements. The diameter, the root diameter, I want to say is the diameter right here or right here from my understanding. Not 100% sure, but it's helped me mesh gears before, and that's just something to look at. Alright, so to modify this, right now it's 15, so I want it to be 30, like in the example. Alright, as an expand, do the gear stuff. Okay, now you see the diameter is 32. Now if you come right here, you see the number of teeth are 30, and you want to divide that by the diameter down here. So 30 divided by 32. The module will change to that number, but the diameter will match exactly how many teeth you have, as far as I know. And let's say for one of my projects that I want to do, I want this gear to be super thick. Alright, so I put that as 10. Alright, you see it's really tall now, could handle some, strain now. So, and since if we're done with editing the gear, you can see it looks pretty, look all around, Now all you want to do is go back to part design, go to the top. All you gotta do is click on that center, create sketch, and then you can add whatever you want to the gear. So for this little the little model that I showed, the 30 teeth gear have a 10mm hole. So you go right there to this one. Oh, and that wasn't exact. Let me go back. Come on. You want to go right in the middle. Take one of the constraints. Hit 10. Close that. And then you pocket it. Okay. There you go. Hit 0. Oh, not 0, but 5. Right there. Okay, hit OK. Whoopsie. Go back to it. Okay, you want to do 10 since we put the diameter a little bit thicker. Alright. Hit OK. Hit 0. And look at that pretty little thing. Isn't that really cool? Alright, and if you want to export this, hit File, hit Export. It'll actually what type of gear you want to put it as. And that concludes this tutorial for FreeCAD.